Hello and welcome back to this new puzzle. Before I continue, I want to thank you WhiteBIT for making this video possible. If you want to support our channel, you can open an account via the link in the description below. So let's begin. Today I will show you 3 beautiful harmonic patterns that we should not miss in the coming weeks. The first one that we are going to discuss for today is Ethereum. As you can see, price is coming from the upper part of the structure, so it is creating a very strong bearish movement from the upper part, and both of these crashes here are addressed to Luna and Celsius, as we have discussed also during the previous time. On the last crash we can see that FTX already created the bearish move, but it can be close to the price completion. The reason I'm thinking about this right now is because the first reason is Ethereum is not breaking down below the previous low where it was created in the mid of June, below this point, and on the other hand we are looking at that the price already completed this beautiful harmonic pattern. So this pattern can develop also a bit more, let's say. I'm looking at this in this perspective. So the price completion of the pattern should be close to 1000. However, also at the point where the price stopped during the previous time, close to 1072, the previous low where we can see right now, this is also creating the zone where the price can change the direction. During the last 2 days we saw a new retest of the previous low, so probability is increasing that we may have a small double bottom at this point and the price can continue to rise further from this point. However, we have to remember that on Ethereum we are on the daily chart, so the price will develop a little bit before it continue to rise. So let's hope that we are not going to have anything new from FTX and other developments. And on the other side, this pattern can change the price direction again, so it can continue higher. If we are going to look at what may happen on the lower time frame, we will see also something interesting. However, for the moment I want to take 2 beautiful targets for this pattern. So if I'm going to suppose that the price will be finished at this point, we can take 3 targets for this pattern. The first target that I'm going to look at is the standard target 0.38. The second one will be 0.618, that is also a crucial target for this point. And as you can see, close to the top of the pattern we have also the structure, so this part fits beautiful with this scenario. So this is going to be our daily scenario. This is the first pattern that I'm looking at. But what is going to happen if we are going to break the pattern on the lower time frame? So our focus right now will be close to the bottom of this pattern. I'm going to break it down on another lower time frame. And here we can see that price began to do this type of movement, to create these waves. This was very interesting. As you can see, we have another harmonic pattern that was created at the bottom of the previous one. This is another beautiful bullish harmonic pattern, and I shared this pattern also yesterday. As you can see, it was shared at this moment and price already reached the second target here. The first target and the second target close to 1180. So very beautiful movement from this point. So we have a double combination on Ethereum. I think that the price should rise more from this point. This is only the beginning, however we have to be careful. The first standard target for this pattern was almost reached, as we can see, and the second target, that is also the standard one for this small, will be at this area here at 618. However, this point can be adjusted a little bit, so I would like also to use a smaller movement close to the structure area, and here we have two other targets that we may use for the smaller time frame. So if we are going to look at Ethereum to move a little bit lower, we don't have to be scared. Probability is high that it will increase again. With time, the price should move on the other time frame as well. So we are going to look at for the higher target. With the actual data, we have to focus on the smaller pattern that will keep rising from this moment. This is developing in a very beautiful way again. Let's look at what the price is actually doing here. On the lower part of the structure, we can see that price is stopped close to this area, and we have the red area that is corresponding to the previous low. So during June, when the price tested the previous low at this point, it was very interesting that the price increased from this moment. We can see that it moved down, but it also stopped in the same way like Ethereum. So let's look at this pattern, what is actually happening. And here we have another beautiful harmonic pattern. Here we have a BAT pattern. Price is not coming to the end of the completion zone. However, considering that this is holding very strong because we are on the daily structure, we can see the price to come a little bit lower, or probably to the completion zone of this pattern, but it can also be considered completed also where it is now. The reason for this is because the bullish volume probably is very high, and sometimes this pattern tend to not completely reach the target zone before they change the direction. So probably the buy volume is very strong at this zone. I am looking at for a higher target at this moment. We can see that we have two beautiful targets. I would like to take the structure zone that is at this point, 26. It is not very good to target a bit higher because this is very solid target at this moment. And I would like to take also another target close to the middle of the pattern, because we have also another beautiful structure area at this point. In my opinion, this is a very beautiful target, and it also corresponds to a strong structure area. So here we have two conservative targets for Ethereum Classic. They fit in a perfect way again. If you want to target a bit higher, also that is possible. You can use the previous structure areas that we can see here. Also, this is a very good zone as well. However, the targets should fit with your trading style. So if you are a short-term trader, you should look at for smaller time frame. If you are a long-term trader, you need to look at on another daily time frame. So let's see what is going to happen. But those are the targets that we are looking at. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price increased during the last 2 days by approximately 70%. This is showing a very nice reaction. So probability is high that even if we see the price to do a small correction, it could rise again. However, we have to be very careful during this period of time, considering that the market is still in panic mode according to cryptocurrencies, and we have to be very careful to protect our equities. So this is my only advice that I want to give all of you. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis for today. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more future content. Thank you. Bye bye.